Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the road. Intent, one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. Too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve. Hey, baby, do you like it kind of raw? Do you like it?
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of PCW, PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer along with Andy Shane. All right, we are still a few weeks away yet from March Mayhem. It's March the 22nd. International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood Avenue in Oregon, right off of Star and I-280. It's that little road that runs right along 280 between Star and Navarre. We want to thank our sponsors, as always, Mike Seeger's Red Wing Shoes, along with the Seaway Marketplace on Cherry and Bancroft, also the Toledo Academy of Beauty, the Somerset Bingo Hall, the Beer Stew. We thank you all very, very much.
Nick and Jimmy's is on that too, aren't they?
There you go.
Love Nick and Jimmy's.
There you go. And all five of those restaurants too. Not just the Nick and Jimmy's across from the mall too. All right, we'll get into the thick of things again here today. We will give you the main event, which will be for the PCW tag team titles, and it'll be the Asian Assassins against Chuck Wagon and Dick Nasty.
Again, that culture clash. Oh, and by the way, the results that finally came in, the Mod Father's IQ test came back negative. What?
Thought maybe you couldn't see up over the desk.
Well, that could be, it may not have been his fault. They may not have had his elevator shoes or the high chair.
Well, with that being said, though, he has the PCW Cruiserweight Champion, and he has the PCW Tag Team Champion.
By hook or by crook? Mostly by crook.
Well, that's not exactly a foreign concept to you.
No, it's not. I'm just throwing it out there. I've been known to infract upon a rule a time or two.
Some might say Andy Shane's criticizing somebody for bending a rule.
I am, because it wasn't me. If you want an honest answer, I just gave it to you.
Well, you get a chance along with Phil Atlas to take one of those titles away from him.
And it'll be, well, look down on that little scum-sucking, bomb-feeding half a hobbit, and watch his sad face as we take the
hobbit?
Because he doesn't make a full hobbit.
That's tough.
I'm just saying. And take a look of disappointment on his face as we take those belts from him. I digress. Once again, I calls them as I sees them.
Well, we'll get in more into the PCW heavyweight title
Maybe I was too generous. Maybe he's a quarter of a hobbit.
I didn't say any of this.
I did. It's Andy Shane. I'll give you my resume. It was me.
You'd be the first one probably in class that always went, yeah, I did it.
It was me.
It was me. It was me. All right, let's get you going here, and let's get you going with our first match of the evening. This is Will Studd as he battles Mikey Smalls. Again,
we see Mikey Smalls is coming along, but he's up against that big freight train, massive power of Will Studd, but he comes through pretty decent. It's a good match, and I'm looking forward to it.
Two different styles, and how much of this is, which wrestler gets to wrestle his style.
Yes, that comes in there when you bring that match at your pace and your style, you are already one up on your opponent.
You know what the best thing about this match is?
What's that?
The Mod Father's not at ringside.
That is good.
All right.
Well, if he was, he's hard to see anyway.
Will Studd and Mikey Smalls coming your way now. PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling.
From Fawcett City in this corner, weighing 305 pounds, you folks know him as William Studd. And his opponent tonight, from right here in the Glass City, weighing in at 230 pounds, put your hands together for Mikey Smalls. Your referee is Michael Sandy.
PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. Sean Boomer Bratton, we're ringside along with Norm Waymer. The first ever PCW champion, William Studd, all set to take on Mikey Smalls. Waiting for action to get underway. Mikey Smalls has faced them all, big and small, doesn't matter for Mikey Smalls, and boy, he's facing big right now. Here's your lockup, and yeah, William Studd really, Norm, at this point, is just going to overpower Mikey Smalls. Just tosses him down. Wow. I think Studd looks mad tonight.
Ever seen him smile?
No, I've not, actually.
I haven't either.
Mikey Smalls now feeling it. Goes in for Studd. Gets him with that splash. He's going to try another one now. And Studd just moves. He about takes his head off with that clothesline, Norm.
This is going to be a classic power versus speed match.
Oh, he got everything on that slam. My goodness. My goodness. Studd looks even stronger than the last time out, you know?
That's possible.
Yeah, man, and again now, we're talking about William Studd, who was the first ever PCW champion. He wants gold again, and he's mad, he's mean, and he knows if he beats Mikey Smalls and he makes a statement beating Mikey Smalls, he's not going to be ignored.
Sometimes I just think he likes beating people up.
I would agree with you on that. I would 100% I would agree with you on that. He loves to just dish out that punishment, the pain. Back Smalls up into the corner. Going for a ride, maybe. Here we go, sends him in. There's that whip in. Side slam, oh, he has him. He's holding him. What's he gonna do with him?
Anything he wants.
Yeah, exactly. He just waited and waited and waited and drops him down. Smalls able to get a shoulder up, though.
Yeah, just a one count.
Now, talking to Mikey Smalls beforehand, we're talking about, pro wrestling and, his motivation, gold, championships, victories, and he says really it was a clothesline out of nowhere there, and he's feeling it now. Oh, the crowd goes wild. The crowd is going nuts as Studd is reeling, and Studd goes down.
Look at that.
And he's right on top of him. Will he get him? And Studd's able to kick out.
Well, you can't let William Studd get up.
And Mikey Smalls says really one of his major motivations is his stepdaughter Piara, that's really what keeps him going out there. So that's very cool of him.
Exactly where William Studd wants to be. Right on top of him.
Exactly. Studd is just really delivering high-powered offense. And he's keeping that attack on. And we've seen with William Studd before some lapses at critical times in these matches, but really he just seems so much more focused right now.
Yeah, Mikey Smalls has got to get the big guy off his feet and keep him there.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to figure out some way to keep him down, at least for that count of three, and he's not been able to do that. That one time he was able to get him off of his feet.
Because they're wrestling William Studd's match right now.
Oh, exactly. Just right into the eyes, and the referee saw that, and the referee gives him a warning. The crowd's letting him hear it.
I don't think William Studd cares.
Yeah, Studd's trying to, I should say Mikey Smalls is trying to fight back, and again, big headbutt, and Smalls goes down. Every time Mikey Smalls mounts offense, William Studd is able to shut it down. Oh, and he has him up. Now he's going to hold him up there forever, I think.
Like he's nothing.
And he falls down on top of him, so not only are you hitting that canvas, you've got William Studd falling on top of you as you do that. Really surprised at that point he didn't go for the pin, but he brings it back up.
Power move after power move.
Maybe waited too long, though, gave Mikey Smalls that opening. Smalls trying to throw some punches in. Big drop kick, it back Studd up into the corner. What's Mikey Smalls going to do? Full head of steam, big splash. But Studd holds on, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Studd has him. What's Studd going to do here?
Studd factor.
Ah, that's it. That's done. And that Studd factor can come out of nowhere, which it did as Mikey Smalls went for the splash in the corner. And Will Studd getting the big victory over Mikey Smalls with the Studd factor here in PCW. And he still has that mean look on his face, Norm.
You'd think that would make him happy.
No, I don't think so.
There, ladies and gentlemen, William Studd.
I don't think anything will make Will Studd happy. PCW presents March Mayhem PowerBomb Championship Wrestling back at the IBC on Sunday, March 22nd. I encourage you, tickets go fast. Get your advance tickets at Lucky 7. Get them at Somerset Hall. Get them online. PCW Excitement. You do not want to miss it, because when we use the word mayhem, well, we actually mean mayhem. And trust me, you've seen it before at PCW, and you're going to see it again tenfold at March Mayhem. 3 title matches. You're going to see the Cruiserweight title defended. You're going to see the tag team title defended. You're going to see the heavyweight title defended. You are also going to see Will Studd. You're going to see Mikey Smalls. You're going to see the Giant Pharaoh. You are also going to see James Alexander trying to get some revenge against what happened a couple of months back at the IBC. Remember James Alexander and Justin Maine? They were a tag team challenging the Asian Assassins for the tag team titles. And James, come on in, because I'd like to get a word with you. Things kind of went south in that match, and now it's going to be one-on-one, you against your former tag team partner, Justin Maine.
Yeah, south would be an understatement, considering Justin Maine, he couldn't hold his own in that match. And then he accidentally kicked me in the face. So then I accidentally gave him a pile driver. Now he wants to wrestle me one-on-one. I'm fine with that. Let's see what happens. Something tells me it's going to be the same result. Him laying on the mat, me standing tall.
One-on-one, James Alexander, Justin Maine, March Mayhem, Sunday, March 22nd at the IBC. We're talking about the Cruiserweight title. We're talking about the tag team titles. We're talking about the heavyweight title. We're even talking about former tag team challengers going one-on-one at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd. Justin Maine taking on James Alexander. Again, tickets at Somerset Hall, Lucky 7. We're going to see you March Mayhem, Sunday, March 22nd. Bell time is 5.
If you're looking to raise money for your nonprofit organization, PowerBomb Championship Wrestling is here to help. We'll provide you with everything you need to raise money. You'll get 2 hours of fun and exciting family entertainment from some of the best pro wrestlers in the Midwest, and we'll promote your event on our TV and social media platforms. Charities, booster clubs, athletic departments, or any nonprofit organization can raise money with PCW. Call us at 419-265-7808 or contact us on Facebook, Twitter, or at PCWExcitement.com. For good times, good food, and great service, go to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street across from the mall, or Nick and Jimmy's on Lewis and Temperance. Anything from breakfast to burgers to pizza. The Cocoa House Lounge on Lewis and Temperance features deluxe sandwiches and creative martinis. The Basin Street Grill on Monroe Street west of the mall, featuring extensive appetizers and fresh seafood in a classy yet casual environment. And the Village Inn on Holland, Sylvania in Sylvania. Great food and a roadhouse atmosphere. 5 times the good times, good food, and great service. Find it all at nickandjimmys.com.
I shop at Seaway Marketplace because they have the fastest lines in town.
Seaway Marketplace.
This is my store.
I buy almost all of my produce here at Seaway Marketplace for my home and my restaurant.
This is my store.
Seaway Marketplace Deli has the best chicken in town.
This is my store. I shop at Seaway Marketplace because of the big selection of meat and seafood.
This is my store.
Seaway Marketplace, corner of Cherry and Bancroft.
Seaway Marketplace. This is my store.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people.
It's the Beer Stube, located at 5333 Monroe Street, the home of the NFL Sunday Ticket. Catch your favorite game at the Beer Stube. We have a brand new kitchen open daily for lunch and dinner at 11 a.m. At the Beer Stube, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot and enjoy free pool from Sunday through Wednesday and premier karaoke Wednesday night through Saturday night. It's where bar, grill, and good times come together. It's the Beer Stube, 5333 Monroe Street, online at ToledoBS.com. Your career will occupy 1/3 of your life. Shouldn't it be fun, profitable, and secure? The Toledo Academy of Beauty has successfully trained over 10,000 graduates in the cosmetology industry. Call 419-478-6660 for a free brochure. We also offer beauty services by supervised students. Even professional wrestlers like Dr. Jerry Graham is a client. Have fun, be cool, choose the right beauty school. It's Toledo Academy of Beauty.
Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week at the corner of Douglas, Lasky, and Tremainsville. At Somerset Bingo Hall, doors open at 5 p.m., Lightning at 6, and Series at 8 p.m. Sundays, doors open at 11 a.m., Lightning at 1, and Series at 2:30. Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week.
If you're looking to raise money for your nonprofit organization, PowerBomb Championship Wrestling is here to help. We'll provide you with everything you need to raise money. You'll get 2 hours of fun and exciting family entertainment from some of the best pro wrestlers in the Midwest, and we'll promote your event on our TV and social media platforms. Charities, booster clubs, athletic departments, or any nonprofit organization can raise money with PCW. Call us at 419-265-7808 or contact us on Facebook, Twitter, or at PCWExcitement.com.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the road, intend one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody.
Ramses once said, if anyone would know how great I am and where I lie, let him surpass one of my works. That being said, I, the giant pharaoh, am sending warning out to every gladiator in PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. Heed my warning. My existence on this plane thrives on the glory of the sound of skulls crushing, the glory of flesh hitting the mat, and the glory of my hand being raised in victory. In the name of Ra, I say Vanglorious. You all be foretold.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Well, no.
You got a 7-foot monster who is certain he's a 3,000-year-old Egyptian pharaoh. I'm just saying, that's something you don't see every day.
See, I can smile about it because I won't end up in the ring with the guy. You
Well,
could somewhere down the line end up in the ring with the guy.
This could happen, and we'll just have to deal with it as it comes. But yeah, it's quite a imposing figure.
I mean, as you've been in this business a long time, you know, try to put this in some perspective here.
Well, you got someone who's totally dedicated to his own cause, if you will, beyond belief, to where he is certain he's a 3,000-year-old pharaoh. So, you know, he thinks he's an actual man god, but at 7 foot tall, who tells him no, you're not?
Yeah, well, a lot of guys in this business too have claimed to be 7 foot tall. He is 7 foot tall.
Yes, he is. I mean, when you got duck going through the curtain because you're so tall.
I mean, people, you know, like let's just throw out a name, Hulk Hogan, who had sizable lifts in his shoes and was billed as 6'8". You ever seen the commercial he's in with Troy Aikman? Troy Aikman's 6'4". Aikman, I think, is actually a touch taller.
Well, you know, that's neither here nor there, because the pharaoh seems to be the real deal. and it's again, it's something you just don't see every day. You have to be in the crowd and see it to believe it.
Well, he will be in the ring coming up on March the 22nd, March Mayhem at the International Boxing Club, scheduled to wrestle 2 different men.
And
which we don't have the names of, because I'm not sure if they've coerced 2 guys to get in the ring with him yet.
Well, you know, we can either put both these guys on each other's shoulders and they'll be maybe just as tall or a hair taller than he is, or we can put like 6 Modfathers on top of each other and they'll come up to his belt.
You seem to be obsessing a little bit about the Modfather.
I'm sorry, I apologize. It's just you know, he's the reason this country has directions on shampoo. That's what I'm saying.
I get the sense he's a little under your skin, as he is most people.
Well, he's a cockroach. He's a human cockroach.
It all keeps coming back to the Modfather here. I just notice how this is going.
I'll let it go. Well, we get talking about disgusting people, and oddly enough, his name just pops up.
All right. Speaking of oddities, this is our flashback segment, and we're going to go back quite a ways here with Muhammad Ali and Buddy Wolf, and I believe this was in Chicago. And this was in the lead up to the big match that Muhammad Ali had, I think, with Antonio Inoki. Either it was before or after, I'm not sure. I'm guessing it was in the lead up.
Well, it's between, there's also that, Muhammad Ali and Gorilla Monsoon deal that happened too. There's a whole lot going on. Muhammad Ali, the greatest, was very interested in wrestling, and here we are again.
Oh, he was a big fan of Gorgeous George, and that was kind of part of his persona, and... yeah, he did get into the ring with somebody else.
Stings like a butterfly, floats like a bee. That's the other way around, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, it happens.
We'll work on that. All right, this goes back a little ways. In Chicago, Muhammad Ali, the greatest, against Buddy Wolf.
The Bruiser, and acting as the champion second is the former heavyweight champion, Fred Blassie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam Maneker. We're watching the champion, Muhammad Ali, against Buddy Wolf. We pick up the action in the second round of this three-round match. You know, the whole wrestling world and the whole boxing world and everyone is talking about the forthcoming match when Muhammad Ali takes on the great Japanese champion, Antonio Inoki. Now, Buddy Wolf is a very fine wrestler, has a great background, but he does not compare to Antonio Inoki. I know all you fans will be interested in watching that intercontinental closed circuit coming from Tokyo. Buddy Wolf, of course, has one advantage today. He's seconded by Dick the Bruiser. There's a knee lift by Buddy Wolf. A knee lift by Buddy Wolf. The referee, Vern Gagne, is warning him. And now he picks Ali up, and he drops him across his leg in a backbreaker. About a 1.5 count. Ali got away. Ali's a great athlete. Throwing those punches, Wolf keeps him off balance. Now Wolf has him up again. Again, that vicious backbreaker. He has him covered, and once again, Muhammad Ali gets away. Now he's throwing punches at the midsection. This is a tremendous contest between Muhammad Ali and Buddy Wolf. Ali threw punches at Wolf. When Wolf is in the corner, he continues with lefts and rights, shaking up Buddy Wolf. It's amazing how Wolf can take it. There, Wolf drops Ali with a very good leg dive, has him on the mat. Ali, of course, is very powerful, has him in a side headlock, throwing punches at Buddy Wolf. Now, Ali is wearing 16-ounce gloves. When he'll be battling Antonio Inoki in Japan, he'll be wearing 6-ounce gloves. That'll make quite a difference. Buddy Wolf hanging on to Muhammad Ali. Ali dropped Wolf, keeps throwing those power-packed punches. Wolf taking a lot of punishment, but standing up under it. Referee breaks it up. There's the bell, ending the round. What a match that's going to be, fans, when Muhammad Ali takes on Antonio Inoki. Antonio Inoki, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. Far superior to Buddy Wolf. Buddy Wolf, incidentally, doing a fine job in there, taking all these punches. He's still on his feet. He's ready to do damage to Muhammad Ali. And, of course, Muhammad Ali is being a bit cautious because he knows that Wolf is a dangerous man. There's Muhammad trying to talk to Wolf, say something to him. We can't quite make out what it is. There he's talking with his fists, throwing these power-packed punches, shaking up Buddy Wolf, but Buddy Wolf still on his feet. Muhammad Ali very fast. An attempted leg dive by Buddy Wolf. He does get Muhammad Ali down. Muhammad Ali with a side headlock, putting the pressure on. Hanging on to that side headlock. Wolf spinning him over. There's a punch to the top of the head. As I said earlier, remember, these are 16-ounce gloves. When Ali takes on Inoki, it'll be 6-ounce gloves. Incidentally, that great spectacular sports attraction when Ali meets Inoki in Japan will be brought to this country on closed-circuit TV. There'll be no home television, no home radio. Ali throwing those punches at Buddy Wolf. Wolf taking a tremendous amount of punishment, but he's still on his feet. Man, that Ali is fast. He shakes up Wolf. I believe he has cut his forehead. He keeps punching at that cut portion of the forehead. Ali throwing lefts and rights. The referee separates him. He's checking to see if Wolf can continue. He feels that he can. And Wolf, a tremendously courageous wrestler with a leg dive, drops Muhammad Ali to the mat. There he has him in a pin position. And Ali, of course, has been instructed by Freddie Blassie, when you're in trouble, go for the ropes, which is just what Ali did, gaining an automatic break. Oh, there's that left, another one. Man, he's throwing those left jabs. There's a right, a left and a right to the midsection. He keeps punching. And there's the bell. The bout is over. He did not knock out Buddy Wolf. Buddy bleeding profusely from the head. There's Dick the Bruiser in there. Wait a minute. Wolf makes an attack on Muhammad Ali. The match is over, but the action's going on. Blassie trying to keep it. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, boy, that really got Dick the Bruiser mad. Dick was holding Buddy back, and Ali punched him. And I mean, Dick's ready to do some damage to Muhammad Ali. As a matter of fact, following this fight, which took place in Chicago, Muhammad Ali challenged Dick the Bruiser. But of course, he has a tough one coming up with Antonio Inoki.
PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling back at the IBC on Sunday, March 22nd. Doors at 4, bell time 5. Here's where you can get your tickets. Lucky 7, Somerset Hall. Get them online as well. So many ways for you to get your tickets for March Mayhem. You need to be there. All your favorites in action. What about this for the PCW Tag Team title? Andy Shane teaming up with Phil Atlas. They're going to take on the Asian Assassins with the Mod Father. Women in action, you're going to see Giant Pharaoh taking on not one but 2 men that evening. Also for the PCW heavyweight title, Phil Nitro Monahan is going to be challenged by Broderick Shaw. PCW Cruiserweight Championship. We saw the last time at the IBC where the Righteous Maker Rick Baker was able to beat Phil Atlas. Another huge test for the Righteous Maker at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd, as he is going to be taking on the amazing Nate Matson. And of course, when you have the Righteous Maker Rick Baker, you also have the Mod Father.
Well, let me tell you something, Nate. I've watched you many years. You are what I would have to. I'd have to admit you're a worthy contender, but the key word there is contender. I promised, I delivered. The righteous maker, Rick Baker, is here to stay, and we're going nowhere.
Boomer, you made a big mistake. You said Nate Manson is going to be a test. Oh, no. It's going to be another walk in the park. You see, I'm the PCW Cruiserweight Champion. Nobody's taking this away from me, and I'm going to do it righteously. That's right. That's how we're going to do it, motherfucker.
Get out of my way.
Righteous maker Rick Baker.
You shut up. He's the champion. You just shut up.
You're going to see them defend that Cruiserweight title at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd against the amazing Nate Madsen. It's March Mayhem, PCW, IBC, Sunday, March 22nd.
The Beer Stube, located at 5333 Monroe Street, the home of the NFL Sunday Ticket. Catch your favorite game at the Beer Stube. We have a brand new kitchen open daily for lunch and dinner at 11 a.m. At the Beer Stube, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot and enjoy free pool from Sunday through Wednesday and premier karaoke Wednesday night through Saturday night. It's where bar, grill, and good times come together. It's the Beer Stube, 5333 Monroe Street, online at ToledoBS.com.
For good times, good food, and great service, go to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street across from the mall, or Nick and Jimmy's on Lewis and Temperance. Anything from breakfast to burgers to pizza. The Cocoa House Lounge on Lewis and Temperance features deluxe sandwiches and creative martinis. The Basin Street Grill on Monroe Street west of the mall, featuring extensive appetizers and fresh seafood in a classy yet casual environment. And the Village Inn on Holland, Sylvania in Sylvania. Great food and a roadhouse atmosphere. 5 times the good times, good food, and great service. Find it all at nickandjimmys.com.
I shop at Seaway Marketplace because they have the fastest lines in town.
Seaway Marketplace.
This is my store.
I buy almost all of my produce here at Seaway Marketplace for my home and my restaurant.
This is my store.
Seaway Marketplace Deli has the best chicken in town.
This is my store. I shop at Seaway Marketplace because of the big selection of meat and seafood.
This is my store.
Seaway Marketplace, corner of Cherry and Bancroft.
Seaway Marketplace. This is my store.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people. Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week at the corner of Douglas, Lasky, and Tremainsville. At Somerset Bingo Hall, doors open at 5 p.m., Lightning at 6, and Series at 8 p.m. Sundays, doors open at 11 a.m., Lightning at 1, and Series at 2:30. Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week. Mike Jamieson and Jamieson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jamieson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jamieson and Jamieson's Mobile Music and creative video imagery.
March Mayhem, it's going to erupt at the IBC on Sunday, March 22nd. The International Boxing Club, PowerBomb Championship Wrestling presents March Mayhem. Doors at 4, bell time 5. You can purchase advance tickets right now. You can do that online. You can do it at Somerset Hall. You can do it at Lucky 7. You are going to see so many titles defended that evening. You'll see the Cruiserweight title defended as the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, meets the challenge of the amazing Nate Madsen. For the Heavyweight title, Phil Nitro Monahan has never turned down a challenge, but man, his challenger, March 22nd, is one massive individual. Broderick Shaw, it's his first match ever in PCW. He has the Modfather as his manager. The Modfather was able to secure him a heavyweight title shot, and that match is going to happen at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd. Another title defended, the tag team titles, the Asian Assassins with the Modfather, taking on the team Dr. Jerry Graham put together, Flying Andy Shane and Phil Atlas.
So here we go. Once again, there's a chance for some tag team gold, and I found the best wrestler on the planet. He's been everywhere. We're talking Phil Atlas, and I'm going to tell you what, Modfather, you may have screwed him, but now you got to deal with myself, Dr. Grant, and Phil Atlas. You short little weasel, are going to get your face punched in.
Enough said. Enough said.
I really think Andy Shane did kind of sum things up.
He's fired up. March 22nd is coming close.
March 22nd is when it's going to happen. Now, we're looking at two individuals here who have had multiple issues with the Modfather. I mean, it would take another 20, 30 minutes to go over all of that, but they're going to look for revenge at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd, as Andy Shane and Phil Atlas. And you know Dr. Jerry Graham is going to be there. They're taking on the Asian Assassins at March Mayhem. ICW, the IBC rather, Sunday, March 22nd for the PCW tag team titles. It's March Mayhem, and it is going to be fantastic.
New tag belts, baby.
Back we are, PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. Well, you saw him there, you saw him here, you saw him there. He's all over the place.
I'm everywhere. It's funny how that works.
All right, it's we'll get to our main event here coming up in a second, but March Mayhem will be March the 22nd. International Boxing Club, 525 Irwin Avenue. We got an absolutely stacked card. You're going to hear from the PCW heavyweight champion coming up here in just a little bit. But the defense will be Phil Nitro Monahan, who has demanded that Broderick Shaw be installed as the #1 contender, and will defend the PCW heavyweight title against him after Broderick Shaw just dismantled everybody after Nitro's successful title defense against Malice.
This is going to be fascinating because these two guys are built almost exactly alike. They wrestle very similar, and just two monsters.
Nitro like he was nothing.
Like, he picked him up like a just absolute flyweight, and it was hard to believe just how strong this guy is.
Because Nitro generally has the strength advantage in whoever he wrestles against, and that's not going to be the case this time.
Now with this Broderick Shaw.
What's the psychological part of that, too?
Well, the problem comes in here is Broderick Shaw has gotten a little under Nitro's skin. You know, before it was this brother dynamic with him and Malice, and now it doesn't even get that. It's just he came out of nowhere, and he embarrassed Nitro. He picked him up like he was nothing and threw him down, and so there's that psychological that this guy did something to him that he didn't think anyone could do.
Yeah, we're going to have a PCW Cruiserweight title match. The Righteous Maker Rick Baker with the Modfather in his corner will defend against the amazing Nate Matson, who is a phenomenal competitor. He's been in past PCW shows and is absolutely terrific.
The bar keeps getting raised, and just when you don't think it can get any better, boom, we're back up even more. And I'm looking forward. This is going to be a incredible match. That's just going to get more amazing, pardon the pun, than what you can believe that's coming. It's just going to be incredible.
And Phil Atlas not too happy that Rick Baker's not giving him a return match.
He isn't, and he's agreed to tag with me just to keep in the mix. In his own words, till he gets another shot at Modfather and Baker, but at least he gets that shot at Modfather, if nothing else.
Would you say that Rick Baker is running from Phil Atlas?
You know, with that said, is he running? Is he
a little too early to say that?
Is he playing with mind games? Because there is a little chess match going on here on how to deal with these challengers and what's going on. It gets complicated, and as much as I might harp on Rick Baker time and time again, he's an incredible wrestler, and I've never seen him back down from anyone, no matter how he puts forth his attitude at the time. I think there's just some mind games going on. There's a little chess going on right now.
Justin Maine, we understand, appears that he's going to be cleared from his severe concussion, and will get a shot to get his revenge at James Alexander,
And
who laid him out in January.
And he absolutely deserves that shot, and I think he's going to get his pound of flesh that day. Personal opinion, but that's, again, another one. James Alexander is an incredible athlete, and there is no two ways about it. This kid is going to the top. He's just amazing, but this Justin Main's every bit as good, and he's got some motivation to get his pound of flesh from James Alexander.
All right, before we talk about the tag team title match, let's get to our main event here on the PowerBomb Championship Wrestling this week, and it's the Asian Assassins defending their PCW tag team titles against Big Chuck Wagon and Dick Nasty.
I just hope we see Big Chuck Wagon give the splash to the Mod Father, and there's nothing but a short little greasy stain in the ring. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Please go on.
Close, close. I think you're going to see that some bit of revenge in this match. All right, the Asian Assassins defending against Chuck Wagon and Dick Nasty.
From Cooksville, Tennessee, weighing a combined 650 pounds minus the silly string, it is the Big Chuck Wagon and Dick Nasty, better known as the Homeless Hillbilly. USA, USA. And in this corner, they are your champions, managed by a man we like to call Shorty the Godfather. It is the great Akuma and John Hado, weighing a combined 451 pounds, better known as the Asian Assassin. It's a 1 full 60-minute time limit. Your referee is Michael Sandy.
PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling, Sean Boomer Bratton with Norm Waymer. PCW Tag Team titles on the line as our referee shows those title belts off to the challengers. And we're underway. The Asian Assassins hoping to make quick work of the Homeless Hillbillies. John Hado going to work on Chuck Wagon and Great Akuma going to work on Dick Nasty. A train wreck in the middle. Little do-si-do action. Double clothesline. Asian Assassins go down.
I can't think of differentiating styles any more than what we're looking at tonight.
Yeah, very much a contrast, Norm. And Dick Nasty just goes all in on the Great Akuma. And Chuck Wagon now is pancaking John Hado.
The ring moved.
It really did, didn't it?
It did.
Oh, Chuck Wagon.
Oh, look at this.
And what, a double stink face here? Wow. I did not need to see that.
So you want to be a professional wrestler?
Yeah, there you go.
I hate to say this, but it's aptly named.
And there's a drop toe hold. Akuma goes into the ropes.
Oh, God.
That snapped him in half.
Are you kidding?
I think Akuma's knocked out. Atomic drop.
Oh, jeez.
Big splash.
How do you prepare for these guys?
I don't know how. I really don't know what you would do.
Wow. I thought for a second we had new PCW Tag Team Champions.
Now, the one thing to keep in mind here, with the Asian Assassins, the Mod Father is at ringside along with Princess Tenshi. So it's really a 4-on-2.
I'm not sure if Chuck Wagon, somebody handed him that silly string or he came out with it himself or what.
Yeah, what an entrance. Really getting under the skin of the Mod Father and the Asian Assassins before we even started.
I think Akuma's done.
I don't think John Hado wants to tag in.
Oh.
Like a rolling pin right on top of him. I wonder that when the last time was that they ended up washing those shirts and those shorts.
You sure they know how?
You have a very good point there, Norm. And Akuma just doing whatever, forces Dick Nasty back into the corner. Big flurry of punches, throws the elbow. that jumping mule kick. Look at that, Princess Tenchi is in the ring now as the referee is outside with Chuck Wagon and the Modfather.
Oh, look at this. And now they're choking Dick Nasty.
And of course, Tenchi.
You thought you had a lot to worry about with the Modfather.
Tenchi's more aggressive than Modfather, I think. And Modfather was coming back around, but the damage has already been done. John Hotto's in the ring.
Might be more dangerous.
Exactly. The Asian Assassins, the PCW Tag Team Champions. Akuma tagged back in.
Do not underestimate these Asian Assassins.
They're going to work on Dick Nasty. Whip in, double hip toss. Nasty goes up and over. They roll him through.
Oh, gosh.
And the double kick. John Hotto really got that boot into the face of Dick Nasty.
Well, yeah, and the other one caught him running a collarbone. If you ever been hitting a collarbone, that hurts like you can't believe.
And Dick Nasty just really trying to make that tag, but Akuma cuts him off and now pulls him back into the corner of the Asian Assassins. Right into the chin of Dick Nasty. The offense is so fast from the Asian Assassins. And the chance of Shorty just ringing through the arena here at the IBC. In classic tag team wrestling, as the referee is diverted, in the Akuma, Great Akuma, the Asian Assassin's able to go to work on Dick Nasty, and Nasty's not able to get out of that corner. What's Akuma going to do? He's going up to the top. And he just drives that knee down right into Dick Nasty. Goes after Chuck Wagon. This is just going to really irk Chuck Wagon, who comes in. Unfortunately, referee is distracted, and John Hotto's able to throw that kick in right to the face of Dick Nasty. John Hotto has some devastating kicks. That arsenal is just so swift and severe.
Yeah, Dick Nasty's in a lot of trouble.
He is. Yeah, jumping spin wheel kick, Dick Nasty goes down. And really, the Homeless Hillbillies did the right thing, Norm. Just going right from the bell, going right after the Asian Assassins, taking the battle right to them. Unfortunately, as we saw, you have to deal, as we're seeing right now, you have to deal with the Modfather and Tenchi.
If it's not one, it's the other.
And we've seen Tenchi all the time out here with the Asian Assassins. Really now, this is the most aggressive I have ever seen her, Norm. John Hotto's on top. Cover. Dick Nasty out at 2.
Well, I've been hearing that she wants to get in the ring.
And Akuma's up, going to work on that arm. A double sledge right into the arm, the elbow.
Don't be surprised if she ends up in the ring.
I wouldn't be surprised. She'll take on anyone. She has no fear.
No, she's not intimidated by anything.
No, not at all.
Akuma taunting Chuck Wagon. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Just dropping that headbutt down.
Right into his chest.
And you can see as they really just make sure that Dick Nasty has no chance to make it near his partner, that this is why they are the PCW Tag Team Champions.
He's taking a heck of a beating.
Quick tags in and out. Can Dick Nasty fire up some offense? Jawbreaker, but he's got to make the tag. He's so close, but Akuma, look at that, grabbing that foot of Dick Nasty, pulls him back, locks him in with that leg vise, not letting him go anywhere, just grapevines that leg so he can't leave, just wraps it up. And Akuma is able to really just inflict more damage. Or excuse me, John Hotto inflicting more damage. They're in and out so quick, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, despite the fact this is a 4-on-2, the Asian Assassins are a well-oiled tag team machine. The continuity is fantastic.
Rear chin lock now, just throwing his weight right behind Dick Nasty. Just on top of him, wearing him down even more. Nasty trying to fire up. Nasty's up to his feet now as the Modfather's distracted by the chance of Shorty. Nasty fires back, he's out. John Hotto tries to grab hold. And Nasty is so easy, inches away from making a tag, Norm. He's almost there. Nasty kicks off John Hotto.
Oh, all he's got to do is roll over.
This is it. He's got to make it here. This is the best opportunity he's had. Will he get it? Will he get it?
There it is.
And he's made it.
There it is.
Chuck Wagon's in, but so's Great Akuma.
And Chuck Wagon's clearing house. Or clearing the prairie.
He's just standing there and tossing people left and right.
Oh!
That's
Look at the
400
ring
pounds
move.
coming. Actually,
yeah, you can see the ring rock.
The ring is shifting.
2 for the price of 1.
Like an Asian assassin sandwich right now. But look at that. The Modfather's up on the ring apron. Now he's in the ring.
Oh.
But Dick Nasty
I don't think he should have done it.
Oh, no.
I don't think he should have done it. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Okay, that's great. And all 3 of them are down. Tenshi wisely staying on the outside. What's going to happen here with all of them down?
Which one do you want to grab first?
Oh, they're bringing up the Great Akuma. They're putting Akuma on
stack
top.
them all up.
What are they going to do? Yeah.
Oh!
And a splat. What are they going to do here?
It's a shorty pancake.
And the referee's saying, no, we're not going to count it. It's not a pin.
Well, the Modfather's the one on the bottom.
Well, yeah, and the Modfather's not actually in this match.
Or what's left of him.
Yeah, is he still there?
Somebody get a spatula and get him out of the ring.
They made him even shorter.
Flatter.
Yeah, the Modfather might be done for the
Maybe
he
he won't get back in the ring again anytime soon.
John Hotto rolls out. Modfather trying to roll out, and Akuma trying to get back up to his feet.
Well, let's see if we can get a pin here. We get new champions. Oh, double knob and knocker.
Now, wait a minute. Modfather's back in there again, and so John Hotto. Now, what are they doing? They're putting, we have the double noggin knocker, but they're putting Akuma back on top of Dick Nasty.
Yeah, and you got Princess Tenshi distracting everybody in the other corner. Oh, come on. That's not even a legal man.
And that's it? Oh, you got to be kidding me. When Chuck Wagon turns around, he doesn't even know what happened. Well, the Asian Assassins are still the tag team champions. No thanks to generous interference from the Modfather and John Hotto.
And Princess Tenshi.
Well, of course, yes.
Well, it was 3.5 on 2.
Your winners and still tag team.
They make little cars in Japan, but they don't make any cars in Toledo.
They do make cars in Toledo.
I can see why people hate him. The Asian Assassins.
I'm disgusting.
Still PCW Tag Team Champions.
I'm disgusting.
And again, no thanks to Princess Tenshi and the Modfather.
It's 3.5 on 2.
3.25 on 2. You're being generous. Maybe he's wearing lifts, I don't know. I mean, Dick Nasty is still down right now. He collided head first with Akuma. Both of them were out, but they were able to put Akuma on top of Dick Nasty, and that's how the pin happened. Referee didn't see it. Tenshi distracted him.
Chuck Wagon and Dick Nasty put up a great battle.
And they certainly did, and I know we're going to see more of the Homeless Hillbillies here in PCW with the tag team division really heating up.
Fans would like to see it. I really
Oh, yeah.
do.
I'd love to see if we can get a rematch signed with this between the Homeless Hillbillies and the Asian Assassins.
Somewhere down the road.
Regardless, Asian Assassins walking out of here still the PCW Tag Team Champions, PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. PCW PowerBomb Championship Wrestling back at the IBC on Sunday, March 22nd. I'm here with the champion, Phil Nitro Monahan. Phil, I'm going to get to you here in 1 second because I know there was a lot on your mind that you want to talk about. Remember, with March Mayhem at the IBC Sunday, March 22nd, tickets available online. What you can do is you can also go to Lucky 7. You can go to Somerset Hall. You can see at March Mayhem on March 22nd, the PCW Cruiserweight title defended, the Righteous Maker Rick Baker defending against the Amazing facing Nate Madsen. Tag team titles defended. Asian Assassins taking on Andy Shane and Phil Atlas. And you are also going to see Phil Nitro Monahan, the PCW champion, defending against Broderick Shaw. It's his first match. And Phil, we know what happened the last time at the IBC.
Broderick Shaw, you want to make a name for yourself so you come pick on the biggest dog in the yard? March 22nd, I'm going to show you and that little punk of a manager, the Modfather, just what I'm all about. You've made a big mistake.
One thing with Phil Nitro Monahan, he has never turned down a challenge. He's taken them all on, including his former tag team partner. But what we've seen now is absolutely insane, where a man I think as big as Phil Nitro Monahan and Broderick Shaw came right from the back, and now he has, in his first match here in PCW, he has a heavyweight title shot. Well, kudos to the Modfather, his manager, for being able to get him that title shot first time out here in PCW, and that title shot is going to happen at the IBC on Sunday, March 22nd with March Mayhem. Like I said, tag team titles defended, cruiserweight titles defended, women in action, Giant Pharaoh taking on 2 wrestlers, and of course that massive main event, Broderick Shaw with the Modfather. First ever match in PCW, challenging Phil Nitro Monahan for the PCW heavyweight title, PCW at the IBC, Sunday, March 22nd.
There you heard from the PCW heavyweight champion, Phil Nitro Monahan. What's that like when you're on top of the mountain and everybody's gunning for you?
You know what? You got a you have a target on the back of your head, on the front of your head, on your chest. Everyone's looking to take you off that mountain, and that's where he's at right now. And he is the king of that mountain, but everyone's looking to knock him down.
You have no room to breathe. You have guys coming at you from all different angles. You don't know when or where they're coming at you.
Anyone can handle it. That's why Nitro's the champ right now, because he seems to be able to handle it. So
far.
So far.
But that only builds as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just have to see what happens.
All right, coming your way on the next PowerBomb Championship Wrestling show, we will show you Phil Nitro Monahan's title defense against Malice, which means we'll also show you what happened after that match as well.
Yep. And that's, again, we're going to see that giant go. That big Broderick Shaw, just tear him up, and we'll see what happens.
All right, and if you want to get tickets, you can go to our website at PCWexcitement.com, and also the Somerset Bingo Hall, Lucky 7, and also the International Boxing Club, weekdays from 3 until 9. So you'll see that title match coming your way next week, and remember, it's not PC.
It's PCW.
PowerBomb Championship Wrestling. See you next week.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight.